everybody! Welcome back to Hudson's House of Play, and thank you for joining me, Miss Lynn, for our craft tutorial today. We have introduced a new theme for our summer cycle, and it's all things summer. We're talking about the different signs of summer that we see both in nature and through people. So this week we are doing Signs of Summer Human Edition. And today we talked about all of the different summer gear that we wear, right? We don't always wear long sleeves and sweaters and scarves all year round. We change our clothing and our accessories in the summertime. So we talked about all of the different ways that our bodies stay cool by wearing lighter clothing, and also how we protect our eyes and we protect our skin. So for our craft today, we are making a sun visor, and you're going to be wearing that on your head. So let's go over the materials that you'll need for your sun visor. First things first, we will need a plate. Lynn has a plate right here. And you'll need a rubber band, a large rubber band. I have a couple rubber bands here. And then you're going to need your decoratives. I have some stickers, and I also have all of our usual tools, such as our paint, our markers, scissors, glue, and tape, and stapler as well. So keep those handy all the time whenever you do the crafts so that you can decorate with them. Now, first thing we'll need to get is our scissors. If you are new to using scissors, you're going to want to ask an adult to help you, just so that you make sure you're practicing safety. First thing you want to do with your paper plate is cut a half circle in there. So Miss Lynn is going to take a marker, and I'm going to draw my little half circle onto my plate so that you can see where you're cutting. It kind of looks like you're making a moon in your plate, and I'll show you what I mean by that. All right. So I drew a half circle like a letter C here, and if you can see it, it makes your paper plate look like a moon. Yeah. Now we can cut on the line. So we'll take our scissors, and you're going to hold your paper nice and steady, your paper plate, and then just start cutting your moon out. Now, if you have a thin paper plate, you might want to double up on the plates so that there's a little bit more structure and it's a little more sturdy on your end. All right, I'll show you what I have so far. Look at the moon. All right. This piece you can save for something else, another craft maybe. Now, the next step is to punch 2 holes on the side here, on each end, because your visor is going to look like this, and you're going to be adding your rubber band to the hole. That way you can snap it on your head. So how do you do that? Well, if you have a hole puncher, that's great. Then you can use that, and that would be easy peasy. But if you don't have a hole puncher, then I'll show you what Miss Lynn likes to do. I take a pen, and I will click the pen open. I'll hold my paper steady, and I just punch a little hole through it. And this is something that mom or dad can do for you, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, I just poked a tiny little hole right there. And I'm just gonna make it a little bigger because I'm gonna have to stick my rubber band in there. So I'll just kind of wiggle it around my pen a little bit. And then I'll do it on both sides. Alrighty. There we go. I have 2 small holes punched into my visor. I'll move my pen over. Now, what to do with the rubber bands? If you have a large rubber band like this, you're just going to cut it in half, or not in half, just cut a little snip through it so that you just have the string now. And then we're going to loop it through the holes. So take your finger, and you can also use your pen to push it through if it's not coming through all the way. But you should be able to just stick it through there. Oops, I just dropped my rubber band. And if you don't have a large rubber band, you can always use any kind of ribbon or string. That way you can still make a little wrap around. You'll just have to tie it rather than it being elastic. So let's see here. I'm gonna pull this rubber band through. And also, if you only have small rubber bands, you can just double it up. I am going to make a knot at the back of now that my rubber band is pulled through, I'm gonna make a knot so that it doesn't pop out. You can also just add some tape here if you wanna just tape down the end of your rubber band so that it doesn't come apart, that's fine. But I'll show you what my knot looks like. I simply just tied a little knot right at the end of my rubber band, as you can see there. Now, I'm gonna pull this through, and Miss Lynn is going to add the end of the rubber band to the other side. I need to make my little hole a tad bigger. Just again, my rubber band happens to be really thick. But that's because I have a big head. I need to make sure I've got a good rubber band to hold it all the way around. And once you have your rubber band through the other side, then you're going to be able to tie the knot here as well. Or once again, you can tape it down, whatever works for you. You want to make sure you use a good amount of tape so that it doesn't pop out when you stretch it around your head. All right, let's see how this looks. So far, check out my visor. Ooh, it is looking snazzy. I like it. Okay, well, here is what the rubber band should look like. It's laced through the holes, and on the other side, Miss Lynn has two knots holding it exactly where it needs to stay. Now for the fun part, we are going to be decorating our visor, making it extra special. So I'm going to grab my markers, and I think I'm going to go with some light colors, and maybe I'll go with, I haven't used pink in a long time, and I love pink and orange together. I think these are two really nice colors, and I'm going to be making some flowers and some decorations on there, and I'll add a couple of stickers as well. Okie dokie. Let me grab one more color, a darker reddish pink. And you can decorate your visor however you like. You're the one wearing it, so you make your choices. Miss Lynn is going to start with some stripes. I'm going to use my orange to make some cool stripes on my visor. And I'll show you. I'm drawing a couple of different stripes on here. Miss Lynn's going to start with orange, and then I'm going to change my color to pink. And you can always use paint or crayons as well. Whatever you have works for me. And you can also just keep it white if you'd like, and just add some stickers on there. It's your choice. Whoops. And one more right over here. All right. So let me show you how my orange visor is coming along. I'm going to add my next color onto my visor as soon as I just get the bottom here. Okay. One more spot. There we go. Now I'm going to go with my pink. I'm just coloring in the space between my orange stripes. I'm adding my pink stripe here. And I have a couple more to go right here. And then I'm going to put my flowers and my stickers on. And if you have any other decoratives like feathers, or maybe you have some jewels or beads or pom-poms, you can use those too. That would be fun. Just try to be careful not to weigh your visor down too much. You don't want it to be too heavy, and then it'll be tiring to wear on your head. All right, check out my visor so far. Very colorful. Now I have one more color. I am going to be adding a couple of hearts and some flowers on my visor using this color. And I'll show you what it looks like. Ta-da, I've got a flower there. Now I'm just gonna color this in, my flower, so it stands out. And you don't have to do flowers, you could do anything you want. You could do a butterfly, you could do a monster truck, you can do animals, you can do whatever your heart desires. And let's see, I'm gonna add one big one over here. I love big flowers. Miss Lynn loves flowers. It's one of my favorite signs of summer, nature signs, right? Mother Nature makes some of the most beautiful flowers. And we'll be talking about that next week. Okie dokie, one more flower here, and then I think I'm gonna add some stickers. Check it out so far. What do you think? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now let's see. For stickers, I have, well, I have little sea creatures from the last time, so I'm going to put a couple of these sea creatures on here. I like a turtle, and I have, let's see, I like this puffer fish. That's fun. And let's check out what I have over here. Oh, I have some good ones over here. I have an angelfish. And I'll go with one other one. Which one do I want to use? Oh, I like this little angelfish over here. Oh, and this turtle, so cute. I really love turtles. Now let's see what my visor looks like now. Look at that. That is looking cute, cute, cute. I think I am ready to put my visor on and head outside and have some fun. I hope you enjoyed making your sun visor. And remember, on a sunny day, you want to protect your eyes, you want to protect your skin, and you can always wear a hat or your new visor. Have fun decorating your sun visor and send it in to Lynn at hudsonshouseofplay.com. Goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. I'll see you again. From your place to my place, from your room to the classroom. Goodbye to all my friends. I'll see you